Well, hey y'all, welcome back. We're going to be doing another Sunday recipe that I sure hope y'all enjoy. It's going to be a chicken pot pie casserole. And so I'm going to need some noodles. Got me some white egg noodles. And I'm also going to, I forgot to bring my noodles over, y'all. It's also going to need a few other things, and I'll tell you as I go what it needs. And we'll get it all mixed up, put a pan, and get us some good old casserole eating going on. Hope y'all are having a good day. It's so good to have you back in the kitchen. So y'all, let's go ahead and get this cooking on. Okay, y'all, I've got my noodles done. Got my oven preheating to 375. Now we're going to start putting this casserole together. I got 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. I'm going to put all that in there. Make sure we've got everything. Get all that out of there. We don't waste a thing in this house. If we don't need it, I find somebody that will. Okay. Okay, there's that one. Now let's get us can number 2. And I should have done my trick where it just comes out of the can, but I didn't until I had them all fully open and figured I'd do it this way. Now y'all, for the chicken in this, I'm using 2 different kinds, and it's not by design, it's just by what I've got in that freezer. It needs to be used. I had some grilled chicken, Tyson grilled chicken breasts that I cut up into pieces, and I'm going to show you as I put it in here. And then I had some breaded pieces that I put in here, and they're going to work just fine. Now what I'm doing is I'm going in here with about 3/4 of a can of milk, about like that. Might not even need that much. Then I'm going to go in with some sour cream, a big old dollop, and say that's about 1/4 of a cup maybe. And I don't measure this stuff, y'all. Probably should, but I ain't never measured in the kitchen, and I probably just never will, because I tend to mess up if I measure. It just don't turn out as good. All right, now I want to put in, and I'm going to whisk that together real quick so that we can have us a smooth consistency going on in this casserole. This is easy. You could make this the night before, you know, you go to work or whatever, and would be so easy to put together when you got home. Just pop it in the oven and you'll have dinner ready to go. Okay, now we're going to season it up some, and this is very basic, not anything. We might end up putting a little more milk in there, y'all. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm going to go ahead and add it because it's not where I want it to be just yet. So we're going to put some salt, just a little bit, because you don't want to over salt it. Those cream of soups, you know, they have a lot of salt already built in them. And just because my niece and them are young doesn't mean I want to play around with their health. Some garlic powder, because garlic and chicken just go together, y'all. I mean, it just does. Okay, and onion, just a little bit to give it that little bit of flavor. And I'm going to put just a tad of paprika, because I also think paprika goes with chicken. Any kind of chicken dish, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so let's see. And oh, almost forgot my pepper, y'all. Y'all gonna have to remind me of these things. Now, you know I'm getting old. 58 this year, y'all. And I don't really know where my 50s went. I'm telling you, it seems like just yesterday I was 30, you know. And then I'm right at 60 years old now. I don't know where it went. All right. Now let me see what we've got here. so that's looking pretty good. So now we're going to go in with our vegetables, which is going to be the pot pie base, okay? It's just the great value mixed vegetables, not anything special. And we're going to do away with this whisk because it's served its purpose. And we're going to mix all this together with our chicken. Now I want to show you that chicken. You see what I mean by two different kinds? Like here is the grilled and there's the breaded, but it ain't gonna matter. We're gonna put it right on in there. And we're gonna incorporate all this together to see if we need anything else before we add our noodles. Okay, let's see. Let me see what we're looking like. So far so good, y'all. It looks pretty good to me. I think it'll hit the spot on a school afternoon when them youngins come in hungry and wanting something to eat, and mama's tired and don't have the time to get a big meal made. I think it's going to hit the spot. And that's exactly what we want it to do. Now those noodles are piping hot, so we're going to incorporate those in there. One thing we don't want is we don't want it dry. We want it like a chicken pot pie. And so if you need to put a little bit of milk, you know, something like that on it or over it, that's perfectly all right. And that might be what I need to do here because I thought I had plenty of liquid, but we're going to add just another dab. Just another little bit of milk right there like that. And go ahead and incorporate that in here. I'd like to try to get the rest of those noodles in here if I could. Now, you know, my nephew and niece, they're just pretty plain eaters. They don't like a lot of hoopla and a lot of, you know, they're just country as day is long, just like me. And they don't like a lot of flair when it comes to their meals, you know. So I'm cooking for them because I want to make sure that they have a good start to the week, because kids went back to school. And you know, whenever they're not in school, it's hectic. But you know, put kids out of school and or put kids back in school, and you've got 10 times the hectic going on. So one more little splash of milk across it just to loosen it up a little bit. Now those noodles are just al dente. They're not completely done, because once we put this in the oven, they are going to soak up the liquid. Okay. So far, y'all, that's looking pretty daggum good to me. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my baking dishes over here and get it all incorporated and see what we've got, and I'll bring y'all back at that point. I'm going to put it in a 375 degree oven. Let it get all good and bubbly and done and warm through and all the things married together. Then I'm going to put a little breadcrumb topping on it to give it that little bit of crunch at the end. So we'll be back, y'all. This is almost done and in the books. Y'all, look what a beautiful chicken pot pie casserole I have. It turned out beautifully. And I made a crunchy breadcrumb topping that I'm just going to put on it to give it a little bit of oomph and a little bit of crunch. It was in the oven about 35-40 minutes. The only thing that you need to do is just, you know, make sure that you get everything well heated through, because everything's really done. Doesn't need to be cooked. All right, y'all. Now, since I'm sending this out of the house to somebody, I certainly don't want to put it in I don't want to dig in it and get a bite, because that wouldn't be very nice. But y'all, I would encourage you to try this. Get you up here straight. There we go. I would encourage you to try this. And I'm going to tell you what, I think they're going to really enjoy it. It's going to be a perfect weeknight dinner for the kids. When they get home from school, it's going to be easy for Jenny. And y'all, that's what we're about, is helping each other out. Helping make something easy when sometimes it's not so easy. Y'all, I just have enjoyed having you today. I hope you'll try this. I hope you'll love it. And I hope you'll give me a like, a subscribe, a thumbs up, a comment. Would absolutely love to hear how y'all enjoyed it or what you would do different. In the meantime, though, y'all, know that you are always welcome here. There's always a smile for you and a hot meal. You all take care. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.